Hey guys, Sonia Snowy White 79 here. It is Sunday, time for me to return to work. I left early because we were in the middle of an ice storm, but thankfully now I'm only 7 miles from work, so I still have time to kill. I got here in plenty of time. I got a new product. It's from Got to Be. Let me fluff it a little. And it is hair styling powder, and you put it in your roots and it makes it fluffy. See, look, it'll just stay there if I don't pull it down. I was a little cautious, I guess, about putting powder in my hair, but you just sprinkle it on your fingers and rub it in and it becomes clear, but then you can still tell it's there and you just rub it in. So yeah, my hair was really big earlier, but I thought that would help with the thinning. It's getting a little scary. I am expecting bald spots soon, and it's not slowing down, and I don't see many signs of new growth, which is, I gotta tell you, it makes me a little queasy. I know I kid and say, oh, I'll just go buy wigs, but yeah, it's a little scary. Makes me a little nervous, more than a little. So that's the hair update. Crazy losing. I mean, massive amounts of hair every time I brush it, every time I wash it. It's nuts. Okay, the product I bought, the new shampoo, it's by L'Oreal, and it's Triple Resist. And it is to help prevent breakage. It's to help strengthen the roots. So we'll see. I was reading the back of the bottle. I probably should have done that while I was at the store. And there is a leave-in treatment that you can buy to go along with it. So I think I will definitely pick that up the next time I run to Walmart. So we'll see if it works, if it helps, if it at least doesn't make my head break out. I was very disappointed that I am allergic to the nioxin. But my skin, particularly from the neck up, is extremely sensitive. So I'm not all that surprised that I'm allergic to the nioxin. I'm just disappointed. I did buy the smallest bottles possible because of my skin sensitivities to try. So it's not like I'm out that much money. I think I spent about 25 bucks. And I did use it probably about half of each because it's like, oh, maybe it's just the first time. Maybe I left it in too long, you know. So I really tried to make it work, but it didn't. And, okay, the books. Crave, I think I'm finished through chapter 6. The biggest things I've gotten out of the chapters I've read since the last time I updated you guys was that I am meant for more. I am meant for more than being controlled by food. I am meant for a greater life that doesn't revolve around food. And then a key question, it's permissible, but is it beneficial? Dang it. I have been doing the Back to Basics Transformation Academy, and we have to share daily how the day before was for food and exercise. My calories have been great. They've not been high. And my protein's been above 100 every day except yesterday. Yesterday I only had one protein shake. I consumed 777 calories for the day, and I had 70 grams of protein. So that, I think, was the first day this year that I haven't been above 100 on my protein. But I've also been consuming 2 protein shakes. So if I had had a second protein shake last night, I would have hit 100 protein, and it would have been like 937 calories. But I didn't want it. And my protein was above 60, so I just let it ride. And it's not like the higher protein seems to be helping the hair. So what was the point? So yeah, anyway, but this is also the first time I've really been tracking. And before, when I wasn't tracking, but I was doing head tracking, I'd be like, okay, and I'd want something sweet or something savory, and I'd be like, oh no, because I didn't really write everything down, so what if I'm wrong? So I wouldn't have it. But now that I'm tracking everything and that savory or sweet urge hits, and I'm like, I got room, I'm gonna eat a Reese's. That seems to be the thing lately. And while it's been permissible, is eating a Reese's really beneficial? No, not so much. So I'm gonna, she quotes the song, "Stop in the name of love, whoa, whoa, whoa," you know, think it all over. And so, you know, I'm gonna stop because I love me and think over my food decisions. I'm not saying I'm not gonna have anything, but I'm gonna think about it and not give in so much to the impulse. And then on the fiction book Skinny that I'm reading, I think I'm up to about chapter 6 on that as well. I'm to the point where she's attending her group session. You know, how we all have to go to group at least once, or most of us. I don't know if everybody does. I had to go to group at least once before I could schedule my surgery. And her provider does the same thing. So she's attending her group session, and that's where I'm at in that book. And it's still, I can relate really well to her. I know I've been out of high school for, yeah, long time. I think we just had our 15-year reunion, so 15 years. And, hey, I get to say the phone's chirping. It never interrupts me. But, I can relate a lot to the things she goes through, and I wasn't. In the book, she's 302 pounds, the character is. I graduated high school at 195, so I wasn't as obese as I am now, or even as I was pre-op. But even at 195, I felt a lot of the way she feels or is portrayed to feel in the book. So I can relate to her a lot, even this many years out of high school. And, you know, it applies. A lot of the situations that she faces still happened in, you know, life. So it's interesting. So, yeah, if you've got time, if you like to read, I'd say check it out. I am on reserve at the library for Al Roker's book. Who knows when I'll get my turn. But I'll let you guys know what I think about that as well. And so, yeah, think it over, people. It's permissible, but is it beneficial? Oh, and sad news, guys. Sassy, I broke her. Yep, see, look, there's a hole in my lid now. She doesn't stay on very well. I'm going to keep using her, though, because it's not like she leaks. She's got to stay upright. It's not like it was meant to be sealed, and that is the only little chip. And I like Sassy. But I knocked her off the dining room table, and she broke. Thankfully, the glass didn't break. I mean, it's plastic, but I do think there's a crack in it. But it's not leaking, because it's double-walled. And water's not getting into the double wall, so I think it's just the exterior wall. And you can't feel the crack, so it's kind of like just a fissure inside the plastic. So I was sad about that. Lovey's doing fine. She's at home waiting her turn. And chemistry is going to kick my, I wasn't sure if I liked it when it started this week. But I do like it. It's just making me think. And I haven't had to do a lot of that in, like, let's see, I wrapped up my last set of classes last May. So, yeah. It's been a while since I've had to use my brain. Calculus so far is a breeze. And I love it. I hope it stays that way. Because chemistry is making me work. And yeah, it's just the first chapter. Oh well. It'll get better. Or I'll get better. So, what else? Well, I gotta make my 4th scarf tonight. I bribed my daughter and told her if she would get her room cleaned, finished, because she was dragging her feet, then I would get around and I would make her scarf. So tonight when I get home, I gotta throw that together. If I think about it, I'll show you. She just picked out the pink. There's a solid pink with the silver in it, of course. And that's the one she wants me to make tonight. She's got 2 other skeins of yarn, but that's the one she wants first. So it's 10 minutes. I'll let you guys go. Have a great Sunday. Bye.